What's going on, guys? Netherite Armored Psycho Killer here. And welcome back to the Minecraft Bedrock Survival Guide. I hope everybody's doing all right today. In this episode, we're going to do something really fun. So, I don't know where yet. We're going to do something right over here. Probably. Or up on the hill. But somewhere around the base, close by, we're going to build something. And it is going to be the beginning of what I'm going to call the epic upgrade. The epic upgrade, we're going to do this on the hill, is going to get us all the enchantments we need on everything. All of our armor will be enchanted the way we need it to be. All of our weapons will be enchanted the way we need it to be. And eventually we're going to do something with this eyesore over here. But not today. Today, we're going to build a villager breeder. First, we're going to build the breeder. And then after we build the villager breeder, we're going to put some villagers in it. So let's start out with finding the area that we need. So after you have a 9x9 center like this, you're going to want to build an 11x11 frame with a doorway here. And then the next thing I want to do is mark the middle of it. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the middle right there. And this is all going to be tilled soil around it. But before we find the middle, the next thing we want to figure out is how high it's going to go. So there will be a composter here with a slab on top of it. And then the ceiling can go one block above. So we're going to go 1, 2, and the third one will be the ceiling. 3 will be the ceiling. We'll go ahead and take these out of the way because they're not going to decompose on their own now. And we want to make sure the area above it is clear as well. And we're going to do that all the way around. We're going to go 4 high all the way around. And then I'm going to do the same frame. This is called wireframe building, and what this will do is, I get the wireframe matched out here, and if for some reason I don't like it, then I can easily change it. So we'll go 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bring those up, and then the same thing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should connect all the way across. 7, 8, and 9. Now we have our wire frame. The roof is going to be 100% glass. In between cuts, I did grab some sand and throw it into the furnace. So we're going to want to dig this out. Dig a hole right there. And then all of this is going to be glass. On the outside, I think I'm just going to put some dirt here for now. We'll have an iron door with some buttons in there, so let's grab that. So in the crafting interface, to make buttons, all we do is place plank. One plank block will give us 1 button, and then for the iron door, it's as simple as 2 by 3. It'll give us 3 iron doors. Now to make a composter, you just take some wooden slabs, and place them in a U just like that, and you have your composter. So next up, we're going to place the water in here. Then we're going to place a temporary block with the composter right next to that. And then we are going to place, I'm going to do a stone block on the top. I'm sorry, a wooden block on top. And then on top of that, we're going to place a torch, watching out for this patrol that's over here. So inconveniently timed, aren't they? I'm going to go ahead and strip that. And then we're going to want to not look at this patrol. Turn all of this into good soil. Watching out for the creeper, of course. And we're going to have to repair that as well. Alright, now once that's repaired and the soil is all been farmed up and turning into fertilized soil, or however it's called, the next thing we want to try to figure out is, what are we planting here? So the goal is to plant something here that the farmers will have in their inventory without taking up too much inventory space. So we definitely don't want to plant beetroots, and we don't want to plant wheat, because those come with seeds and also with the item itself. So I recommend carrots or potatoes. I personally like carrots, so that's what we're going to go with. So as the soil fertilizes in here, we're going to place the carrots on the fertilized soil, making sure in the process also that all soil has been tilled up, and then we'll be ready for the next step. So once everything is planted, which I didn't just plant on the fertilized soil, it'll fertilize itself eventually. We need to figure out which way we want the actual breeding system to go. So to do that, we're going to have to dig out a way by 2 additional blocks, and then 1 on each side as well. So we'll go like this here, and here as well. Alright, and then we'll want to put a roof over it, and I actually want it to blend in with the territory around, so I'm going to stick with dirt. So we're going to put a dirt roof on this. And then the next thing we want to do is place 3 beds. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. And then we want to dig down some blocks here. I would say go to at least 64, so we're level with the ocean. So if we were to dig out here, we would actually find the ocean. I'll choose this right here. So we're actually going to go down 2 more blocks. And there's the ocean right there. Okay, so I actually only wanted to go down 1 more block. So we'll fill that back in there. We want this to come straight out to the ocean right here. And then we're going to build a little bit of a wall there with a ceiling. Alright. And then what I want to do is dig this block out right here, because that is where they're going to fall. The villagers, that is, and we want to put some water in there so that they're safe when they drop. We don't want them to get hurt any at all. So we're going to take some water, stick it in the hole there. Now we need to dig out around this a nice decent sized area for the villagers that fall down after being bred to live. So we don't want it to come out past that too much. So this is going to be our deadline there, and we could go this way from here. So I'm going to dig out, you know, maybe a 20 by 20 area. Something like that. Decent sized area. Leaving that so that they can fall safely. And then once the area is dug out to your satisfaction, you can make it aesthetic if you want, which right now I'm not going to fight with it. I'm just going to leave it as is. And you are going to want to then, you know, make sure the area is lit up. You're going to put one of these iron doors over here, as well as some buttons. And then the other iron door will go up top when we're finished up there. So as you can see, the area is now lit up, safe for the mobs to be. By mobs, I definitely mean the villagers that are going to be in here. And in addition, we're going to build this up a little bit here. And then go like that. We're going to place one of our iron doors here with a button above it. Or next to it. That way the button activates the door. Or not. I actually think we need to... Yes, like that. Oh, wow. That's weird. We're going to fix that. I'm going to mess with it. Alright, so we got it fixed. We have to make sure that it's on this block, not this block. And the button has to be on the hinge side. And then we can enter and exit, and villagers can't push buttons. So, next up, back to the top, we want to place some trap doors. Here's how we're going to place the trap doors. One of them is going to go there, and it'll ultimately be opened. The other one will be placed above it, kind of like this. Put our other doorway there, and then we'll place this trap door right there. And it'll stay open. Except it'll be facing the other direction. So it'll go there. And stay open that way. So what'll happen is the villagers will come over here and try to breed, but they won't be able to. And I actually need to face it this way. So the doors will be like this. The villagers will come over here to the beds, try to breed. They can't do it. They just breed right here. The little kids will see the beds here, want to go jump on it, think they can walk on this trapdoor, although they can't. They'll fall to the bottom and get stuck underneath. So for now, we're going to fill the rest of this in with glass, get another couple buttons, and build our doors, and we'll be good to go. And now it's done. So the village breeder looks like this. Crops grow. The farmer villager will, of course, attach to the composter. He'll harvest, he'll share the crops, can't get to the bed, we'll pop a baby out right here, baby falls down a hole and lives underneath. So we're going to get some beds to put underneath for the villagers to sleep down there, just because, give the kids something to do while they're down there, kind of draw them to the area. In case they get out, they're still drawn to the area. So we're going to grab a bunch of these beds we have down here. I got 6. 6 will work for now. Although we will want way more villagers than that eventually. So in addition to the villagers that are breeding from this, another good thing to come of a village breeder is if we keep villagers down here, then we'll also have cats spawning. And cats spawning around is actually really good to keep the creeper population down. So we're going to just place these 6 beds underneath here for now, and then we'll get on to the next step. So, the village breeder is complete, except it's not. It's great. It looks wonderful for what it is. It's a greenhouse that breeds villagers. But we're missing one key ingredient, and that is the villagers. Well, while I was off of the recording, I managed to find another village. And that, I think, my friends, is where we're going to get our villagers. Alright, so we are at this village, and the first thing we want to do is break these composters. The reason we want to break the composters is because the farmers will lose their jobs. And we need at least 2 villagers without jobs. So we're just going to go ahead and be safe and break all 3 of the composters. We're going to place a boat down right here. And we're going to place another boat down right here. And we're going to place the composters to give villagers to come to the jobs. We see who claims that composter. And he is going to be the first villager we want to trap. So we shouldn't have placed the boat yet. My bad. So we're going to place this boat down now to trap this villager in it. And then we're going to use the other composter. See which villager claims the composter. That one there. And we're going to use the other boat to trap that villager. At this point, we're going to break both composters again. And we're going to take these villagers out to sea. Once both villagers are clearly at sea, we should be able to tie a lead to the boat. And haul the boat with us. And take both villagers back. Now we've got both villagers back here. We want to get them back up to the top. So we're going to place down the composter. See which one of them claims the composter. And it's going to be this one. Ooh, we hit him. No big deal. He'll come back here. Take care of that drowned that was attacking our villager. And let's help the villager get back up out of the water. Alright, and then we are going to continuously break and replace this composter to get the villager to climb up there. Luckily that one has climbed a smithing table that I have placed, so we'll do that. He'll claim the next one. Maybe. Let's place it like this. Maybe he'll come to it this way. It might not be time. You know what? He did just throw those on the ground, so it's actually meeting time. The sun is about to go down, so he's not going to want to work. But that's okay, because he will be here in the morning. He's going to want to try to go to a bed, but instead, we're going to trap him in a boat again. Oh, maybe he's coming. He's coming this way. Break the composter. He's claimed my smoker, so we're going to have to break the smoker. And we'll place the composter right here. Now this villager should be a farmer again. Ooh, except he's not. So we're going to have to break some things in here. Some of our workstations, just to make sure that he does not want to continually become something he's not. Something that we don't want him to be. Give him just a minute. He should become a farmer again. This one became a farmer over here. Place another one. And he's now a farmer. Break that. So he's over here farming my crops, which we don't want him to do. But if he does, it's no big deal. We'll break the composter and get him to come up here, hopefully. See if he wants to be a farmer again. Place a couple of them down. There he goes. Now he's going to come up to this composter. Break the composter again. Place another one over here. He's a farmer again. Oh, and he has claimed the key composter. So we'll break that down. He should... Well, where did he go? And he went inside. So now we place the door back up. And it's time to get the other farmer. And they're already at it. So if we can watch it happen, we should see a little baby pop out. Boom, there's the baby. And we'll watch the baby. See the baby want to jump on the bed. Hopefully. Baby goes down. And the baby's now underneath. Looks like they might even do it again. There's another baby. And the baby might, again, see this bed. And yes, they are still making babies. This is a villager breeding machine. Yes, this is exactly what we wanted it to do. They trade food, make babies. Babies go underneath. Babies grow up, and we can use them for whatever we want to use them for. So, we got the water to fertilize the land, crops grow. Composter to make the villager turn into a farmer. The log on top to keep him from jumping on top. The torch on top of that for the light. Glass, because you know it's a greenhouse. We have the double trap doors here, so the babies fall and the big guys don't. The beds in there, the 3 beds. 2 of them, 1 for each villager and 1 for the baby to think they can jump on the bed. And then beds underneath as well. So there's how the villager breeder works. Farmer harvests, inventory's full, dumps stuff in the composter, makes bone meal. He can also breed with the other villager by giving her stuff, and it just keeps working. So there's, 3 babies down there. Here's a 4th one here. Eventually he'll go down there as well. And that is how the village breeder works. In the next episode, we'll be doing some things with these villagers, and they just keep on going. This is amazing. So, in the next episode, we will definitely be doing something with these villagers that are breeding here. What are we going to do? It's a secret, I'll tell you later. But without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and get into the shout-out of the day. Today's shout out of the day goes out to my real life friend, a guy I grew up with, Fatboy10k. He is a first person shooter Twitch guy, Fatboy10k is. He's actually a really good content creator. He just recently got a partnership with Twitch. He currently has 165 followers. Definitely check this dude out, especially if you're into first person shooters. And even if you're not, just the environment that he gives off while in chat is actually really good. He stays up on his chat. He's just, I mean, he's a great guy, and he's really good at the games he plays. Again, his name is Fatboy10k. That's twitch.tv/Fatboy10k. Go check my dude out. The link will be in the description down below, and tell him Psycho sent you. So that is it for this episode of the Minecraft Survival Guide, Bedrock Guide, and it's, look at that. What did I say? Cats. This should help deter the creepers. But anyways, again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And go check out my Twitch if you guys would like to see what happens between episodes. But, yeah, until next time, I'm your boy, Psycho Killer. And I will see you on the flip side.